Without a doubt, plenty of drama unfolded during the Coachella weekends, and I must admit, I found it rather entertaining. Whenever a group of influencers congregate in one area with prominent brands and countless sponsorships in the mix, it's inevitable that some form of chaos will ensue. Despite all the commotion, one of the most stunning tales we discussed was the unexpected reunion of Tana and James. The picture that surfaced left many people astonished, and finally Tana is speaking out about the situation. It's a complicated story, so let's delve into the details. As we all know, Tana and James used to share a close relationship. Despite being polar opposites, their collaborative content was engaging, and their bond was cherished by many fans. While it was apparent that James found Tana to be a little annoying at times, their occasional bickering seemed amicable and not serious. The last video of them together was filmed in 2019 before James faced cancellation. After James was cancelled, Tana became good friends with Gage Gomez, the person James brought to Coachella, and later accused him of misconduct. Although Tana initially stood by James and disbelieved Gage's allegations, in 2021 she admitted that she had been manipulated into defending James, stating that I was 100% manipulated and begged to tweet that I was defending someone that was my friend at the time and believed them. It's sad to see. I later reconciled with Gage, discussed it, apologised, heard his side of the story, and now I call him one of my closest friends. In recent years, Tana has grown increasingly vocal about why she ended her friendship with James. She began by sharing shady TikToks, one of which featured Gage and stated, "When the person we've hated forever is finally cancelled, and me to the people I stopped being friends with for sucking that tried to make me look like the bad person and are now getting cancelled for reasons I cut them off." This caused quite a stir and was Tana's way of indirectly acknowledging that the rumours surrounding James were indeed accurate. Over time, Tana has become more outspoken in her call-outs. In a video collaboration with Bryce, Tana was asked who was one person she wished she never became friends with, to which she replied, James Charles. Her negative comments towards James did not stop there. She has gone on multiple podcasts and openly criticised, shaded and dragged James for almost a decade, asking why is he still out and about. She even described an instance where she walked into a party and James was outside and couldn't get in, which she found amusing. Tana's disdain for James seems to stem from a specific incident. As she stated, "I don't like James Charles. I say that sometimes. Why don't you like him? Let me get out my scroll. Oh, it's a big mess." Clearly there is a significant reason why Tana is so passionate about her dislike of James, to the point where she even avoided him while all her friends continued to maintain their friendships with him. Are Tanya's grievances with James Charles unique, or are others also feuding with him? Well, it turns out that some of Tana's close friends, like Amari, are actually good friends with James and see him often. Even Tana's makeup artist works closely with him. However, Tana has been avoiding James, but that seems to be changing. A few months ago, Tana ran into James at Lele Pond's wedding in Miami, and they had a conversation that seems to have smoothed things over. Tana has talked about this on multiple podcasts, saying that while they won't be best friends, they can be civil. However, if everything Tana has said about James is true, it's hard to believe that one conversation could erase years of conflict. Has James proven to Tana that everything she's been saying about him is false, or has enough time passed that it no longer matters? As we discussed earlier, Tana took things to the next level a few weeks ago at Coachella. She showed up wearing a denim diesel outfit, and James Charles showed up wearing the exact same outfit. Many people assumed Tana would be upset about this, but instead she took a picture with James and captioned it with a light-hearted comment. This left many people confused, as Tana had been dragging James for years over serious accusations, not just minor internet beef. It's hard to understand why James would want to be seen with Tana, knowing all the negative things she has said about him in the past. It's also confusing why Tana would suddenly be okay with James after years of calling him out. It's left many people wondering what's really going on between them. During the third episode of her revived show, Cancelled, Tana addressed the incident of her and James Charles matching outfits at Coachella. Tana and Brooke discussed how Tana would have been upset about it 2 years ago, but this time around she was fine with it. Tana even joked about being happy that she was the only one rocking the Diesel outfit with full logos. However, when she turned around at the VIP bar, she saw James Charles wearing the exact same outfit. Tana expressed that in the past, she would have been really mad about it and would have even traded outfits with someone. They also talked about drama channels picking up on their pictures, and Tana was surprised that people would care about something like that. As you may recall, Tana recently discussed her encounter with James Charles at Coachella on her podcast Cancelled, and mentioned that they are now on good terms. However, a YouTube channel dedicated to spilling tea made a video about her comments, and the comment section was filled with generic statements that didn't add anything new to the conversation. Tana clarified that all she meant was that she used to harbour a lot of anger towards James, but now they are being civil with each other. Despite this, Tana admitted that it has been difficult to avoid James since they share many mutual friends, and she often finds herself in situations where people close to her are also close to James. Although they were once close, Tanya spoke out against James and backed up allegations made against him, which some believe confirmed their validity. While forgiving and forgetting can be beneficial, it is important to note that Tana's falling out with James was not a typical friendship breakup, given the nature of the accusations being made. Tana opened up about her change of heart regarding James, revealing that she had only seen one side of the story and never gave him a chance to explain himself. While she admitted she still doesn't know the full extent of what happened, she believes that James has grown a lot as a person since they ended their friendship. However, many commenters are expressing disappointment in Tana for reconciling with James, with some saying that her willingness to change her opinion based on public opinion makes her untrustworthy. This is a common criticism of Tana, as some people feel that she switches sides depending on what is popular at the time. Even Maddie Lewis called her out on this recently. While it may be hard for those around Tana to navigate her changing opinions, it's understandable that she doesn't want to talk about James on social media after making bold claims against him. However, some argue that taking a picture with him and posting it goes beyond just being civil. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel for more celebrity buzz. Thanks for watching.